All right, man. It's here. Summer Madness 11. Crazy event. Crazy. I'm talking crazy event. Like we seen, we seen what we had to see. We seen what we had to see. Crazy event. Not gonna lie, I was disappointed in a lot of performances, but overall the event was crazy. The event was crazy. Fun to watch. Sat there all day. Made sure I kicked my feet up, had my drink ready. Crazy event to watch. Production was cool. Shout out to Caffeine. Shout out to URL, obviously. Um, so we're just gonna get right into it, man. Like I said, a lot of ups and downs. I felt, especially in the beginning of the card. Beginning of the card was crazy. A little bit of a drop off. Then Geechee and Calico kind of ended it well, but we'll get into that. So as you see right there in the back, Summer Madness 11. First battle was MVP and real name Brandon, and that was for the 25K. MVP, I felt like the crowd wasn't rocking with him a lot, but he really wasn't bad. Um, I felt like he did his thing, but man, Brandon came prepared. That boy Brandon can spit. Like Brandon came ready. Brandon came ready. He had a couple lines, man, that I was like again, don't get me wrong. MVP, I think MVP had a crazy bar where he said something about this will go through your windpipe, this jagged edge through your windpipe. Now R&B will never breathe the same, or some R&B will never sound the same, something like that. And I was like, wow, that didn't get the reaction that it should have, because that R&B real name Brandon, like little things like that, man. But I don't know, the crowd wasn't really rocking with MVP, but overall he lost. He lost. It was probably 3-0, but he wasn't. He's not a bad battler. He's not a bad rapper at all. He definitely came with some stuff, and like I said, Brandon just came with it, man. I mean, like, let's just look at it. He gonna be dying to get out of Houston. Deshaun Watson, man. Shout out real name Brandon. That was probably a 30. That was probably a 30. Shout out to him. All right, Arsenal and Luke Castro, man. Arsenal and Luke Castro. This hurts me to say it because I'm 28 now, man. I grew up watching Arsenal. Arsenal was one of my favorites. A lot of my favorites was on this card. I'm an old head when it comes to the battle stuff. I came up watching Smack and growing up in New York and all that. So it's like a lot of this hurt because a lot of my favorites didn't perform well. I felt, or they just lost. But yeah, man, Arsenal. I don't know. He had his moments where he looked like old Arsenal. Same intro. Once again, I'm here. Another stage, another fate. You know what I mean? Like his antics are always gonna be there, but I don't know, man. That like Lou came with it right there. Lou came with it right there. Um, a lot of people said 3-0 Lou. I saw a lot of 2-1s for Arsenal. There's probably some bias. In my opinion, I say 2-1 to Lou. I think Lou clearly won, but I think you can give a round in there somewhere to Arsenal. Um, again, great battle, great battle. We got something here from it. Lou Castro. You see what I mean? Like Lou came with it. Like you it's hard to really like outdo Arsenal when it comes to the antics. Like you can out rap Arsenal, but it's hard to beat them with the antics, the aggression, and the body language and the perform. It's hard to outdo Arsenal. And I think Lou came with it on that one, man. I think Lou came with it on that one. I say 2-1 Lou. Again, like great battle, great card. Um, all right, so back to it. You see, chess, easy. Battle of the A. We're not gonna show. Look, you hear me? Battle of the night. Clearly, might have been battle of the year so far. Like I saw some of that on Twitter, and I honestly don't disagree with it. But battle of the year so far. Battle of the year so far for me. I mean, easy one. Easy one. Some people try to say 2-1 chess because it was that good of a battle. Some people said 2-1 easy because it was that good of a battle. But in my opinion, every round was close, but I gave every round to easy. I'm gonna just be real. Chess, he the king of the first. They say, you could give him the first, but easy, man, easy was when he say it was different. It was different. Like when he say it was different, it was different. Talk to myself if I need a friend. You feel me? Like that was just that was crazy, man. That was crazy. Talk to myself if I need a friend. Like I got easy 3-0 in my opinion. You give Chester first maybe. 2-1 for sure. Easy at the end of the day, Easy came ready. I think this is the best Easy we've ever seen. And if he can deliver the way he delivered that performance right there, bars, everything he put together for that, for Summer Madness, if he can deliver that consistently, he's going to work his way to the top. He just off of this past weekend, he earned every shot he's about to get going forward. Like the next big battle he gets, he earned. So again, shout out to him, man. Just shout out to him. Shout out to him for sure, man. The dude went crazy. All right, K-Shine and Hollow. This one hurt, man. As a fan, I'm excited. Like when you see this announced and you see K-Shine and Hollow, and you just like, and you've been watching battle rap for years, and you thinking Professor Shine, and you thinking the Hollow versus Clips with like the some Sparky, the Tony Parker, the basketball references and all. Like when Hollow is on his game, man. I love Hollow because I'm a sarcastic person. I like to have fun. I troll a lot, joke a lot, and Hollow's bars are always like to really like hurt someone because they're jokes, but they hit deep, and it's like calling someone like dirty or saying that they were doing something they shouldn't have and stuff like those type of bars, and they usually rhyme. Hollow just prepares a little bit differently than everybody else, and that's why I really like him, because his approach in battles are so unorthodox, but that's the craftsmanship of what he does. And K-Shine is like one of the best performers ever, bro. We've seen it. Like I said, Professor Shine. We've seen K-Shine really put on performances time after time, and I was disappointed. Sorry, I was disappointed. I was really disappointed, and the fact that, like, again, these are two of my favorites growing up, and I just felt like they kind of threw some stuff together. I felt like if you had, all right, the battle was so bad to me, in my opinion, that if you had to actually, like, they both lost because it was that bad. But if you had to pick a winner, I'm going with Hollow. Hollow might have 3-0'd him, and that's how bad this battle was, in my opinion. Felt like Hollow came out sharp, and then he started doing his antics, having too much fun, doing some stupid stuff. He came out, nah, I'm going first. No, you're going first. No, I'm joking again. You go first. Like, that's just Hollow being Hollow, but I don't know. I felt like K-Shine wasn't prepared. I felt like he didn't put much effort into his writing. A couple good, like, again, like same thing with Arsenal. Like both of these guys, it was just like these older guys, man. They had these glimpses in these battles where it was like they sounded like them old selves for a bar or two, but it was just like it's not there no more. It's not there no more. And the sad part about it is these were my favorites. Some that are old K, something like the old K, spit faster than, you know what I mean? Like that's that vintage like Hollow, and it's just like it's a glimpse. And he sounded a little bit weird. He didn't sound like himself. I don't know if it was like a list thing, a tooth thing. I don't know, but overall, disappointed in the battle itself. But if you have to just give someone the actual W here, I would say it was Hollow. Um, on to the next one, man. Let's just say it. Surf, you back, boy. And Surf is my man. We follow each other on Twitter. We talk about sports, Warzone, Call of Duty. Surf is the homie. I'm a big Surf fan. John back in the day had his moments too. I felt, versus Math, he had a couple, you know what I mean? Like, John wasn't bad. He wasn't bad, but you gotta pick and choose your battles, John. You gotta pick and choose your battles. And Surf is one of the all-time greats. Surf might be battle rap Mount Rushmore. Surf is there. For me, people could disagree. Battle rap Mount Rushmore. Surf is there. Yeah, man. 3-0. 3-0. Like, there's nothing you can say. 3-0. Like, White T Surf, he don't come for the games. He don't come for the games. When he and everybody knows my situation. For people that follow me, I was involved in the for people that don't, I was involved in the mass shooting in Jacksonville. I was shot 4 times. So I relate to Surf's pain in a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I relate to Surf's pain in a lot of different ways. I grew up in Jersey City for a little while, so I know about the Jersey area. Um, I relate to the pain a lot, man. I come from nothing. I know what it's like. So it's like when Surf dropped the I-95 freestyle right around the time I was in the hospital. I listened to that every day during recovery, rehab, things like that. But I'm biased towards Surf, but there was no bias needed for this battle. Clear 3-0, clear body, clear like John didn't even stand a chance, honestly. Hey, battle of the night, easy and chess. Performance of the night, Surf. And the best part about Surf's performance was after that second round, he looked at Smack and said, "You want another one? Do you want another one?" Surf don't ever try in them thirds. He actually delivered. I'm talking about delivered. The third might have been the best round for him. And we know we don't say that a lot about Surf because he Surf, bro. He's already established. He'll try to give you 2 good ones, and that's enough to win him the battle most of the time. But the layoff, the stuff he's been through, John running his mouth, Surf didn't come to play. 3-0, clear. Like, there's no... You say John won a round, you just biased, or you wasn't watching, you fell asleep or something. I don't know, bro. But shout out to Surf, man. Shout out to Surf. Mook and Reed. In my opinion, another disappointment. There's a lot of people who are Reed fans out there. I've been off the Reed train for a while. I used to listen to Reed back in the day when I used to play ball, go to the gym. If you play the family man, spray up the family van. Reed was like that. Reed was like that. Reed was like that, and again. These are 2 guys that battle rap Mount Rushmore. They can be there, but it's 2021. We can't. Talking about we're not supposed to do this in Houston. We were supposed to do this in Harlem. I'll be on your steps and in the park and on the block. We not here to see that, bro. COVID, people ain't seen nothing in person in years. There's a lot of anticipation for this card, bro. The names were there all the way through. Luke Castro and Easy were probably the 2 smallest names on this card, and they delivered. They both won their battles. But back to Mook and Reed, man. I don't know. We can get into a little clip from it. In my opinion, I might have to give it a second watch because I felt like Mook had some stuff that like in the venue was like slept on. You know, like that's one of those I gotta watch it back on film. And that first live action, it don't hit right. A lot of people saying Reed 2-1, but I don't know. Here's a clip from Reed. I don't know, man. That's just not. That's not enough for me. People are giving it 2-1 Reed. I might say 2-1 Mook. I probably have to watch it another time, maybe two more times. But I wasn't impressed. This is like one of them situations, just the same with the Hollow Kayshawn situation, where I was really let down. More so with the other battle, Hollow and Kayshawn, because they're a little younger and I expected more. I think Hollow is one of the best all time, and Kayshawn was one of my personal favorites. So I was a little bit biased towards him for a while, but they're just not who they used to be. I don't know if it's a lack of care. They don't need it anymore. They don't care for it. It's not that important to them. They're just doing it for a check. But I don't know, man. Like, names over bars just ain't cutting it for me no more. And I was disappointed with this in a couple of ways. But if I had to pick a winner, I don't know. I'd lean towards Mook. Like, it's like this should just be a wash, a draw. We'll never talk about it ever again. Same thing with Hollow and Kayshawn. Anyway, man. Last but not least, the main event. Again, the card it came out high. MVP, Brandon, they came out through the roof. Through the roof. Yeah, man. Geechee and Calico, like, it was good. It was good. I really couldn't complain. I feel like Geechee kind of like coasted. I feel like Geechee's so good now. Like, we know how good he is. Like, we're aware of his greatness to a point where it's just like now he's like, I got y'all in the palm of my hand. I'm the face of the URL right now, which in a way he is. And don't get me wrong, he did not slack. He did not underperform. But I think that's just the fact of how prepared Calico came, because Geechee was prepared with his lines about um Calico's pops being in the streets and not him and all that stuff. And Calico just he came with that stage presence, man. It's like he could have that layoff and he's just like he's right back to it. He's right back to it. And I don't know. I think Calico won, and I'm a huge, like, when I say this, it hurts to say this. I'm a huge Geechee fan, huge Geechee fan. But unbiased, I think 2-1 Calico. I think 2-1 Calico, and it can go either way. I saw it like very close in the voting for a while. I saw it very close on Twitter, different opinions. Seen a lot of 2-1 Geechee, a lot of 2-1 Calico. There's no 3-0 here. Both of them clearly won a round. It kind of just depends which way you want to go with any of the other rounds that are debatable. But we'll see what we got here. I think we got a Calico clip. Um, Actually, let's watch Geechee. You got a 1v1 God to get out the gulag? That's tough to beat right there. Again, I'm a Geechee fan, and I'm happy that the card at least ended with a great battle because they both came with it. Again, Brandon started it. Easy and Chess was battle of the night. Surf and again John he got 3-0'd, but he had his little moments like, oh, man. But Surf, like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just, and then you got like Kayshawn, Hollow, Mook, Reed. So it's like, oh man, where's this card going after all that? But these guys ended it good. I was hyped for this one. They both came with it. Very close, probably the closest battle of the night. But if you had to pick a winner, unbiased, again, Geechee's one of my favorites right now. I got to give it to Calico. Like, the dude just came with it. Like he just came with it. He had the buffs on. Like, again, Geechee, I had the buff, smack the buffs off your face, turn this to the shade room. Whatever. Houston is shade. Like, Geechee came with it. Calico came with it. I want to watch it again, honestly, just from a fan standpoint. But if I had to pick one, 2-1 Cal. If I had to pick one. But yeah, man. Summer Madness 11 recap. Uh, Great event though, man. Like I said, two battles kind of let me down, but Brandon delivered. Luke Castro kind of came with it. Um, it was like a 50-50, I guess, in a way. Um, Between the battles, like Surf did his thing. Some battles like you can't control a guy just getting 3-0. Like Surf, to my opinion, I say that was a good battle because Surf just watching Surf in that form in that element. That's just vintage. Like that's just him being great. That's what he does. Um, Overall, man, great event. Um, Again, shout out URL, shout out Caffeine, shout out everybody on the card. Like and subscribe to the video, man. Like and subscribe to the video. Again, for those who don't know me, if you watch this all the way through, Pro 2K player in the 2K League, former Madden Pro player, big battle rap fan, big music head, sneaker head, all that. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff, sneaker reviews, battle rap reviews, music reviews, anything like that. Everything in the culture, culture content is appreciated. All sports, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever, we can get into it. Larry 2K on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter. Again, drop a sub, like, comment, whatever you guys want on this video. I appreciate all support. But yeah, Summer Madness 11, man, that's going to do it for the recap. Holla at you guys on the next one. Peace.